What's going on YouTube? My name is CymenSniped and welcome to the channel. Since Global is about to launch in a few days, I think it's a pretty good time for me to start to share my experience with the game to give you a brief idea of what to expect if you were not able to get into the closed beta or have not played in the other regional counterparts of the game before. If you'd like to know if this game is for you, I'll be talking about the PvE and PvP content of the game, so just watch until the end. Without further ado, let's get into it. As far as the battle system, which consists of the core mechanics of the game, is concerned, it is a real-time battle system in the form of a 4-hand deck with a deployment resource mechanic. It has quite a decent amount of various PvE modes and a very dynamic PvP system. So let's talk about the PvE of the game first. CounterSide, like most other games, have a story campaign just like any other. You go through stage by stage, going through a series of battles in an attempt to unlock more PvE content as you progress through the later chapters. The game also rewards you with a premium currency on your first 3 medal clears. Another mode which is available for the players to farm daily resources for progression is the simulation stages. You are given 2 tickets each day to clear them, and they yield the basic currencies you need to get your characters to their maximum potential, so make sure not to miss these. Supply operations are another series of stages where you can specifically farm the other game resources as well. Once you're able to unlock the final operations, you are able to then do on a daily basis with limited tries to get premium currencies such as the silver and gold binaries necessary for endgame progression. The side story is another mode that rewards you with shards of certain characters in the game. With enough shards collected, you can then convert them into complete unit at the HQ and be used throughout the game. Most of these characters are obtainable from pulls, but why not farm them for an extra copy for limit breaking, right? I guess aside from providing players who would like to know more about the backstories of certain characters through this mode, there really isn't much to gain from this one. Next we have the challenge mode that, well, like the name implies, is a mode where you are also rewarded for clearing stages under certain time limit. Though the stages may present you with various mechanics and difficulty, most of the time you'll need a very unique comp and set of gears to complete, especially at the later levels. So this is more of a late game or end game content sort of thing. The game also has a world map of sorts where you will unlock branches. Now, similar to what you'd get from a dispatch mode of other games, you allocate a unit to be the head of the branch and then assign it to an assignment. If you're a free-to-play and are able to consistently play this game throughout the entire day, this place is the best way to farm for your employment contracts, which is what you use to pull on banners. Set them to 1-hour assignments and keep them cycling until you get a job that yields the contract as a reward. Here you'll also find raids occasionally and gain access to Shadow Palace later in the game, but I will not delve into them as it would really be taking very long. The game also has a tower climbing sort of type of content where you climb up a tower, you dive deeper until you reach the 50th floor. I am not sure if all 50 levels are released upon global launch, but at this point in time there is a total of 50 floors to complete. Now the rewards are mainly ship crafting materials, which you will need in order to build your SSR ships. So if you're playing this for the very first time, be sure to do them whenever you can. If you have any questions regarding the PvE mode or would like to know more about the game but just don't really know where else you want to go, you can always leave a comment in the comment section below or just follow me on Discord. Do also remember to leave a like and sub to the channel for, well, future videos. Okay, now that we got the PvE content out of the way, it is time to talk about the PvP modes in this game. Now personally, I feel what really makes CounterSide stand out from most of the other games is that its ability to almost always switch up the meta in PvP weekly. Yes, you heard me right, weekly. There's a total of 3 PvP modes that you can engage in, and namely they are the strategy battles, the rank battles, and the friendly matches. The strategy battle is for those who wish to just do PvP for the arena points and not really want to mull over losing and winning every single round. In this mode, you preset the sequence of your units that will be deployed and pit it against a team of your choosing in a full auto engagement. Simple. The ranked battle, however, is the RTA mode of this game. The battle mechanics is actually the same in PvE mode. You drop units at a certain location on the field and they do their own thing. The first person to blow up the enemy ship wins. Now what makes this mode so much fun and special is that at the end of every week, the unit that has the highest win rate and usage in the previous week will receive a ban in the following one. making the unit cost more in order to deploy. Now, this sometimes makes the said unit actually become absolutely unusable in the particular week. After a year playing this game, I tell you what, I won't say that there isn't a single boring week of PvP, but it has been very fun so far. Last but not least, the last thing I'd like to talk about is the friendly match. Now, this mode was added quite late after the launch, which actually just allows you to play against someone of your choosing and not risk losing any points. You can also have the freedom to choose if you would like to just max everything so that we even the playing field, or you can also apply the same rules in ranked PvP. There is one thing I actually forgot to mention, which is the Danger Close PvE content. This particular content is by far, in my opinion, the best competitive boss fight in the game as well. You can check out some of the videos on the channel if you'd like to check it out to know more. I will not say too much into it because it's gonna just drag out this video way too much. And that generally sums up the entire game. So if you have not played this game before, I'd say give it a shot. It is definitely a game worth playing even if you're looking for a side game to play. Now until the next video, I'll see you again soon. Bye.